All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the topic of sunsetting and recycled content. And the first thing I want to lead off with is I remember when this whole sunsetting conversation happened about a year ago, all right? And Bungie was talking about sunsetting, and a clickbait article, at least I thought it was a clickbait article at the time, said Bungie is trying to sunset your weapons and armor so that they can resell them to you. And I thought to myself, no, not my Bungie, right? That's the way I felt. And I was like, there's no way that that's what they're trying to do. That's what the end goal of all this is. And to be completely honest, I really don't think that's what entirely their goal is. But I can't help but feel like that, especially from what I've recently discovered with this video that I'm going to talk to you about. Along with that note, there was a tweet from a Bungie dev which said this. I've covered this before. This is from a Bungie dev who says, you know how Recluse shits on everything in PvE? Weapons sunsetting means you can add more weapons that shit on everything, and they just eventually fall behind in power. New weapons that shit on everything can be added without constant power creep. I'm very excited for it, and stuff like this got me kind of excited for sunsetting. I don't know how I became a part of it, maybe a Stockholm syndrome of sorts, but the problem with this is that what we've seen with sunsetting is that weapons are getting sunset and then brought back, and that brings up this graphic right here, okay? This is the Exile's Curse fusion rifle. Now, if you look at the first image here, this is the Season 10 Exile's Curse fusion rifle. The next one is the Season 12 Exile's Curse fusion rifle, and the third one is the Season 13 Exile's Curse fusion rifle. They all have different infusion caps, and the first one is sunset at this point. And the problem with this is that this is the exact opposite of this tweet right here, okay? This is not at all what we're talking about here. All right? If you're going to sunset this weapon, bringing the exact same weapon back 2 seasons later, which is the middle one right here, doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're going to sunset the weapon, bring new weapons at that point, you know, allow that weapon to go away. Reissuing the same old weapons doesn't make any sense. That's not really sunsetting as much as it is just recycling content and literally getting people and that pay for this game and play this game to buy the shit that they've already bought again. And it's like, damn, that is just, it blows my mind how they're sort of getting away with this to a certain extent. I know that a lot of people have put them on blast for this, but this image right here, this is like the first image that really burns into my eyes where I'm like, really, this is really happening. Like, they're actually sunsetting weapons and then bringing them back and reselling them to us, basically. This is a little asterisk on this, though. I don't want to go too hard on this because the third one is reprised. It's reprised. It does have a few new perks added to it, but overall, it is the same weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's the same weapon brought back with a few new perks, but it is important to keep that in mind. That's not the exact same weapon, just being brought back again and again and again. But I can't help but feel like this is a big flaw in the whole sunsetting system that Bungie has created. Why are they continuously bringing back old weapons? Where are the new weapons that are meant to shit on everything like Recluse did? Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, bringing back these reprised weapons with some new perks on them actually does add a fresh feel to these weapons. And I would agree to a certain extent, but the only issue I really have with this, that's not really what I thought we were going to sign up for when it came to sunsetting. I mean, if you were to use this Recluse analogy in this example, this would be like the equivalent of the Recluse returning and having maybe a few different perks on it. That's not what people want. We've already had the Recluse, you know what I'm saying? We've had the Recluse, we've experienced that. It was fun, it was awesome, cool. We're beyond that now. Let's move on to some fun, cool, new weapons, maybe. And that's the entire point that I'm trying to get at with this video, which is that constantly reissuing and re-updating the same weapons again and again and again, multiple seasons, is not doing anything for the game other than getting us excited for the stuff that we already have had in the past and making us pay for things that we've already paid for. And I'm not a fan of it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this? Personally, I could understand maybe reprising a weapon one time, maybe updating its season once, but overall, let these weapons die. Let actual sunsetting happen and let these weapons get thrown by the wayside so that Bungie is forced to make new weapons. Weapons that we'll all be excited about because they'll be fresh and new and interesting. That's my thoughts on the matter, at least. Let me know yours in the comments below and make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you did enjoy this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.